This Karen pulled an MMA takedown on a friendly officer who just wanted to get her out of the car.
Get down now.
However, that's nothing compared to this Karen, who needed a whole army of cops to pin her down. We know them, we see them all around. Karens. Women who do the weirdest stuff and try to take undue advantage of others while still playing the victim. Sometimes they get away with it, and sometimes they don't. Here are 4 times Karen's messed with cops and got dealt with.
I'm not doing anything.
You sit here and cuss at this guy walking by you. It's got nothing to do with you.
There's always someone out there with a lot of money and a crazy sense of entitlement.
Yeah, seriously.
The incident you're about to see occurred on the 5th of June, 2022, and it features a woman who goes by the name Carol. She's a typical example of what you'd call a rich Karen, one who believes she can get away with anything.
So I'm standing here to sober up.
The woman kept trying to deny that she had a confrontation with anyone, insisting that all she was doing out there was seeking a cab to take her home. However, she did admit that she was a bit intoxicated. However, here's what she had to say when a man came passing by.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, just about to, you got a bunch of pigs.
It was you?
I know you need to be
Oh my God. Okay, homeless. All right. Go get a job. Really?
You had nothing to do with calling this in with you.
I support Dunwoody. I finance Dunwoody. I have a business in Dunwoody.
Obviously, this woman felt like she was too big to be interrogated. She pulled out her ID and gave it to the cops.
There's my ID.
After running a quick background check, it was discovered that her name was Carol. However, even while the officer was running a background check, you can see the lady throwing tantrums at folks passing by. This was exactly the thing that caused her to get reported to the cops in the first place. The cop interrogating her finally lashed out when he had had enough of her
You
arrogance.
understand me? It does not matter. You are out in the public area, you're intoxicated, and you're cussing at people walking down the road. That had nothing to do with you.
This woman probably has so much money that she feels everyone else is beneath her. Or maybe she has no money and is just trying to cover it up. Anyway, here's how it all ended for her.
Relax.
I'm trying to wait for Uber.
She didn't stop with the entitlement claims, though.
What are you doing?
When the officer tried to tell her she couldn't just cuss at people anyhow just because she was rich, she put up a really funny Karen show.
So the thing is that when you're cussing at people that walk by that have nothing to do with you,
I'm not doing anything.
you
I was
sit
just
here and
waiting
cuss at
here.
this guy walking by you. It's got nothing to do with you.
Who is he?
The person you just cussed at.
Oh, we can't talk anymore?
We can't cuss
Is that
at
what
people.
it's come down to? We can't talk to
And then
people?
put it in your truck.
I'm not
talking
going to
Yes,
jail.
you are.
I've done
You are going to
nothing
jail.
wrong.
You're under arrest. How about that?
Under what?
For disorderly under the influence, and if you keep pulling away
I
from the
am
officer,
not.
wait one more time, you're getting
I'm trying to get an Uber home.
If you pull away from
Are
the
you
officer
guys
one more
seriously
time,
doing this?
I will have another charge on you. And yes, I'm dead serious.
She was finally charged with acting under the influence of alcohol in public and obstruction against an officer. Here are the final moments.
There waiting for Uber to go home.
Okay.
To go home.
You're intoxicated out in public, and you're.
So what?
Okay. Move your foot.
While this Karen may have tried to buy her way out of jail with claims of being rich and donating money to the police, this next one was so crazy that she had to be tied down. This 18-year-old girl got pulled over by the police in Santa Rosa after some motorists phoned in to report her. The incident occurred sometime in April 2022, and the events that unfolded were quite interesting.
I'll get it. Hey, I said I'll get it. Stand up.
After the girl denied having taken any substance, the officer proceeded to check her vehicle. Right there in the driver's seat, they found what looked like a drug. That was enough evidence that she was lying.
Where's your ID at? Is it in here?
Watch how the girl quickly wanted to go retrieve her ID by herself.
I'll get it.
She most likely wanted to seize the opportunity to dispose of whatever stash she had left. Unfortunately, these officers were too smart for her.
The thing is, that's my property. You have no choice.
Here, the cop revealed the substance she found to be Xanax bars. Xanax is a drug doctors prescribe to treat anxiety disorders and panic attacks. It's a highly addictive drug, and so it's illegal to possess it without a prescription. This girl was most likely overdosing on Xanax pills, as her actions and behavior were more than enough proof.
Oh, were they in plain view?
Yeah, your butt was covered.
Okay.
The girl began to demand an explanation as to why the cops called her out. By law, she has a right to know. Here's what the cops had to tell her.
You were called in as a possible drunk driver, and from the people that were calling in said that you hit multiple things. I haven't been to the other side of your car or really inspected your car yet to verify that, but you were found here. She's getting out with you. You were called in as a drunk driver. Okay. Upon contact, she's finding things that are illegal in your car. So this is kind of the development that we're going. Okay. So for right now, while she's doing her job, we're going to give her some space and we're going to go sit at the front of that car. Okay.
The girl was then made to undergo a series of sobriety tests. Beyond the obvious fact that she failed, this girl kept acting like a spoiled brat. The officer began to search her body to see if she had any drugs on her. At one point, the young lady began to act like she was being assaulted. They found more stuff on her and decided to take her in. But that's when this young girl decided to go full Karen mode. The clip was blurred out to censor the X-rated scene, but in case you're wondering what's happening, this Gen Z Karen is seriously resisting arrest. The male officers are holding her down so the female cop can get the cuffs in. But that's not all. She continued yapping and saying nasty stuff, even while in the car. The officer at the wheel couldn't take it anymore, so he had to do something cops rarely do these days.
Cops don't give shit about nobody but to meet their quotas, and they pick and choose when they want to be nice. But like at the end of the day,
That's one of the harshest treatments I've seen a cop dish out to a teen. But I guess that's what you get when you mess with cops and still try to act tough. She was sent to jail straight away. Although this young Karen acted tough, she wasn't as violent as the crazy Karen in our next video. This one needed 5 cops to pin her down. This incident occurred in March 2021. A young lady was being arrested for acting out violently in public while under the influence of alcohol.
Oh my gosh, I'm making a huge mistake.
I got her. Take your radio out. Let's go.
I'm not resisting.
Let's go.
I'm not resisting. You guys are taking me by my shorts.
Let's go.
The young Karen kept cussing and repeating that she was an attorney. Despite her annoying attitude, the officer making the arrest kept cool and even showed her some courtesy. However, things were just heating up. Her friend, who is also a Karen, decided to put up her own show.
Listen, you're gonna go if you don't relax. I'm okay. Okay, you're gonna go. What happened? Don't get close. Yeah. I was in the bathroom and 3 girls fought me. They started punching me. Okay. She saved me. Okay. They fought me. Relax, okay? Relax.
The cops were having none of it, so they quickly arrested the girl in red once they verified she was with the violent Karen. Amidst her murmuring and complaining about being arrested, the girl was led to the police van and dumped in the back seat. She kept yelling at the cops, insisting she did nothing.
I didn't do anything. I was trying to protect my friend, ma'am. Please, it's my 21st birthday.
It's like they say, birds of the feather flock together. However, some birds are more daring and nasty than others. The same goes for Karens. While the officers were occupied with this talkative girl in red, the other one tried to pull off a prison break. It took over 4 cops to finally pin this girl down and get her to submit. Guess she thought being an attorney earned her a pass. After this unruly behavior, the cops showed her no mercy.
Wait. Stop it. Wait.
It turns out she didn't just try to escape arrest, but also bit one of the officers in the process. That's a double charge right there, in addition to the first. But you see, amidst all this, she was still making threats and giving cops a hard time. Typical Karen. It was one hell of a day for these cops. To imagine that one small lady could cause so much trouble. Thankfully, she got what was coming to her. Her friend, the girl in the red dress, was released from custody that same day. But this troublesome Karen paid heavily for the numerous charges leveled against her.
She keeps slipping off. That's all it is.
That's it.
Okay, hold on.
Next up, we see another Karen who thought she could fight her way out of getting arrested. This one was pretty violent and had the officer sweating after the encounter. Here's how it went down.
Don't ever forget that. I'll put you in your second.
This young woman had refused to get out of her car after being pulled over. So the officer tried to take the matter into his own hands. Her reaction was priceless.
Turn around. Ma'am, turn around.
Stop
You're not
touching
under
me.
you're not
I
under
don't
arrest.
care. You came in this hostile.
Listen.
Don't you ever put your on me. I'll
Under
spit
arrest.
on you. Stop.
Under arrest.
We don't know if this lady woke up on the wrong side of the bed or if maybe it's just her attitude on a normal day. But this cop was trying his best not to escalate the matter any further. But this super Karen had other ideas. She went berserk.
Get down now. Get down now. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Get down.
Now, you would admit that this is a whole new level of violence. Pushing down the cop wasn't going to make her arrest any easier. The officer had to respond with an equal amount of violence, and it seemed her friend was the only one who was finally able to calm her down.
If you don't stop, what's going to happen?
Just chill, bro.
You can hear the officer panting heavily. Poor cop never expected it. However, this Karen wasn't finished yet. The main beef this young Karen had with this cop was his touch.
What are you fucking with her for now? What's wrong with it now, bro?
Stop.
Stop touching me. Stop touching me before I bite you. Stop touching me.
She kept freaking out whenever this cop touched her, acting like she was being sexually assaulted. But how on earth was he supposed to arrest without touching her hands? At the end of the day, all this Karen got for her troubles was an arrest and charges of assaulting an officer and resisting arrest. Do you think these women got what they deserved? Let us know in the comments section. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you found this content valuable. We'll see you on the next one.